Hey everybody, welcome back to the Golden Bolt. Today we're going to look at the absolute worst PS4 game of all time, and I'm 100% serious when I say that. So, let's take a look at Life of Black Tiger. Oh, God. I can't believe I actually have enough content to do a full history section on this game. Life of Black Tiger was first released in 2010 on the Google Play Store and the iOS App Store by developer One Games. I wish One Games was all they made, but sadly they're quite prolific. In fact, they've got a penchant for creating not-in-the-earth game. Oh boy, here we go. On Android it's free, on iOS it's 99 cents. I wish this is where the history section ended, but sadly we've got more. This game, this free phone game, was ported in 2017 to the PlayStation 4. In fact, this game's trailer was posted on the official PlayStation YouTube channel on the exact same day as the Nintendo Switch reveal. Somebody at Sony thought this would compete with Nintendo. By the way, the theme used in Black Tiger's trailer is apparently stolen from an anime called Parasite. Did I mention this game is $10? Because this game is $10. I'm gonna say that again, this game is $10. One more time, this free phone game is $10 on the PS4. Sony allowed this on their store, but would not allow Bethesda to publish Fallout mods. There's gotta be a joke in there somewhere, but I'm gonna leave that one up to you. In Life of Black Tiger, you play as, surprise, a black tiger. Abandoned by his parents, he grew up alone, hating everything, you know, as you do. His least favorite species, though, are the humans. I'm gonna quote the game here when I say this. Animal called as human is what I dislike the most. They smell bad. That's a quote. I just quoted the game. So the black tiger kills some humans, continues hating life until suddenly a female tiger comes into his life. The two tigers fall in love, kill some more things together, you know, as you do, and eventually the female tiger becomes pregnant. Black Tiger cares for her, giving her nourishing food such as buffalo, which is, and I quote again, good nourishing to a baby in her womb. That's also a quote from the game. He even protects her from an attack from, is that Dumpster Bear? Eventually the baby tiger is born. Black Tiger's first response? It's good to find the baby tiger isn't a black one like me. Whoa! Wow! Not cool! The three tigers all live happily ever after, until humans kill the mama tiger and kidnap the baby. Black Tiger teams up with some leopards that he saved earlier and saves the baby tiger and then leaves the area? I'm not exactly sure what happens here because the translation is just horrendous, but I think Black Tiger takes the baby and flees so that he can no longer smell the scent of his dead wife. But then he doesn't because you suddenly take control of a human, I guess? That woman Black Tiger killed at the start of the game was this guy's mom, and he vows revenge against Black Tiger. So the entire final sequence of the game you play again, but this time as the human. Killing Mama Tiger, poisoning the animals so Black Tiger has no food, setting fire to the forest, and finally kidnapping Baby Tiger. Then you fight Black Tiger in a final confrontation and kill him. But then the game implies that this human dies and reunites with his dead mom. By the way, Jesus, look at that character model! Again, I'm not sure if that's actually what happens because this translation is just awful. At first, I thought that Black Tiger died because his final mission ends before he can kill all the humans, but then the humans' final mission ends with him killing Black Tiger, but now that I'm looking at it again, I have no idea. This narrative just does not work. I guess it's trying to say that there are two sides to every story and that the big bad humans weren't actually super bad after all. I mean, credit for trying, I guess, but it's just not good. I can't rightfully give this game's story even a decent score. No Bolt. This game is horrendous, like absolutely disgusting. As you would expect, you move with the left stick and control the camera with the right stick. Naturally though, the camera is inverted and there's no option to change that. Also, the camera is awful. The left stick works, I guess, but it only moves you in like 9 directions. It's not full 360-degree fluid motion here. I'm not really sure why it's 9 directions and not 8, but I'm not really gonna ask questions with this game. There are only 2 buttons that get used in Life of Black Tiger. Square, which is the run button, okay, it's actually more of a walk slightly faster button, and circle, which is your attack button. For some reason though, you've got to hold down the circle button for your attack animation to start. Pressing it does nothing here. You can't move while attacking either, which means you've got to stand there and be a sitting duck for enemy attacks while you wait for your attack to start. Oh yeah, I guess there's also that ability where you can eat any animals you kill to regain health, but that's also kind of useless considering it takes a good 30 seconds of you standing still to eat, and most of the enemies you fight will follow you. And there is also the ability for you to grab dead animals by pressing the circle button too, which just why? The single player is comprised of about 40 missions, all of which are somehow filler. I've never run into a game that's literally 100% filler until today. The missions are either run, well, I guess not really run, walk slowly across the gigantic empty map to a certain spot, or kill a certain number of animals, or even run, walk slowly away from enemies for 3 minutes to survive. That's it. On paper, this means the game should be pretty short, and it is. It's only a couple hours long. Those couple hours feel like ages though, because these missions each go on for far longer than they should. And I can promise you won't guess why. Go ahead, guess, I'll wait. Okay, here it is. The reason this game feels like it takes so long? RPG elements. That's right, this game has RPG elements. At the end of every mission, you earn points, you have points penalized for defeating enemies and beating missions quickly. You can then spend those points to upgrade your attack, defense, and movement for Black Tiger. Yep, that's right, you move more slowly than an old lady in a pool of molasses because you have to pay to move faster. Now, I'm sure the game does go quicker once your stats are maxed out, but I wouldn't know. I only got a few levels on each because it takes several missions for you to get enough points to level up one stat once. That means that for the entire single player, you're incredibly weak. Almost every enemy takes several hits to kill. The bigger enemies take minutes of you just holding circle for a second and then running a few steps away just so you don't get hit because the enemies always do more damage than you. Every clip you're watching from this video is me at anywhere from levels 5 to 7 in attack power and well over level 4 movement, and that's still how long it takes to do anything. Also, there's no collision detection in this game. I'm not exaggerating, there's none.
We the best music!
Watch me walk through girl, tiger, watch me walk through tree. If you get in my way, I'll walk through thee. God, that was terrible. Why didn't I cut that? I'm sorry. The only things that you can't just up and walk through are boss enemies and the buffalo. The buffalo, by the way, is my favorite enemy in this game because they f***ing stack. That is a buffalo tower, a tower of buffalo.
Buffalo soldier, dread like a rasta.
There's also multiplayer. You can play as any of the animals you see in the single player, from the black tiger to the human to dumpster bear to even squirrels who don't even have attacks. Of course, you have to spend an obscene amount of points to buy the ability to use some of these later animals, and each one has its own stat bar. Needless to say, I didn't grind for points to buy any animals because why would I? Also because, by the way, the multiplayer doesn't work on console. In fact, I'm showing you my PSN username right now for nothing because the online does not, and as far as I can tell, never did work. It does still work on mobile though, and guess who was lucky enough to try that out? I'm just gonna leave this clip playing for a little bit because the comments from the people that still play this game on Android are amazing. Also, people still play this game on Android, that's even more amazing. Somebody out there legitimately enjoys playing this train wreck, grinded to buy the best animals, and trash talks online when killing other players. That's just too much. Absolutely nothing about this game works. Even the actual trailer for this game on the PlayStation Store website does not work. I can't make this up. I would hesitate to call any of Black Tiger gameplay. The fact that this is a game that released on a major console in 2017 makes that statement even worse. You already saw this coming, come on. No bolt. I'm gonna blow your mind right now. Life of Black Tiger does not have PS4 Pro support. I know, I can't believe it. I mean, maybe instead of 10 frames per second, we could have had 20. Maybe we could get a better draw distance so that trees don't pop up when they're 20 feet away, they could pop up from 30 feet away. Maybe it would improve the lighting so that the grass doesn't reflect sunlight like it's snow. I'm sure the pre-rendered FMV cutscenes would easily run in 240p on PS4 Pro instead of whatever the hell resolution this is. I'm sure the soundtrack would get a huge bump up in quality too, because as it stands right now, the PS4 can't handle Black Tiger's music, so it just doesn't play any. PS4 Pro support could even fix the maps just ending after a certain distance. But alas, I'm sure there won't be a PS4 Pro patch in this game's future anytime soon. Are those wolves just... are they just nodding at me in unison? Could they not just stagger the animation of the wolves by a single frame? I've played PS1 games with better animation quality than this game. The front and back legs aren't even synced up. I can't. I want to be mad at this, but this is just so beyond the point of bad. Life of Black Tiger is again obviously getting no bolt for its presentation. Make no mistake, this game might just be the worst game I've ever played. Playing it once on a live stream was bad enough, but I got to play it twice so that I could record the footage that you're watching right now. I've spent 3 hours of my life playing this game. This game will forever be on my trophy list, and that makes me sad. Life of Black Tiger is a game that is in no way at all enjoyable to play. Perhaps I should be angrier that this exists and that I'm reviewing it, but I'm not. I'm more confused as to how Sony not only allowed this game on the PSN, but also willingly advertised it on its YouTube channel. I mean, hell, if this can get on PlayStation's YouTube channel, maybe I can sneak one of my reviews on there by saying it's a game trailer. Actually, wait, I'll be right back. And that, everybody, is Life of Black Tiger, the absolute worst PS4 game I've ever played, and hopefully it stays that way, because if that isn't the bottom of the barrel, I don't want to know what is. Special thanks to my buddy Moriarty from CryMor Gaming. Actually, no, special screw you to my buddy Moriarty from CryMor Gaming for finding this game and actually buying it to make sure that I reviewed it, because I was not going to pay money for this game. So, he thought that was worth $10. He thought that was worth his time and his money. So, kudos to him. Yeah. As always, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you hit the like button and share it with your friends. And if you want to see more, make sure you subscribe. As always, everybody, stay golden.